Well, hello there everyone. Hello. How are you? Welcome back. It is Monday, and we're in the first week of the Super Slam meta. Super Slam has officially released. If you're buying any product, maybe you've got everything in your hands. Maybe you're buying cards. Maybe you're not buying anything because your hero or class is not supported. But for better or worse, we are now in the Super Slam meta, and nothing has changed. We had a calling in Shizuoka on this weekend, and the top decks were Syndra and Gravy. So I ain't supported. What do you mean I'm not supported? Reiner put up Reiner. Reiner played well, one single Reiner. And we did see that there were 44 KOs that tried to play, and one made top 8, and I think the conversion rate for day 2 was like single digits percentage-wise. It was bad. Yeah, Reiner was fun to watch because he played the last round, and you could see how good he could be, although he lost steam towards the end of the game. And then you saw Reiner in game number 1 in the top 8, and you're like, well, that's also Reiner, right? 5 of 44 made day 2. Yeah, it's not great. Welcome back, Sora. Yeah, I think I spoke about this before the weekend, that I did think that Kayo was kind of overhyped. I don't think he's necessarily bad. It's just not. It's not the best aggro deck, and if it's not the best aggro deck, then why are you playing it? Black Belt, how are you? Good to see you back. How are you doing? Are you rocking all your armories as per usual? Going 16-0 over the course of the week? Killing it? Of course you are. Syndra is super strong. She is. Though I wonder if it's just a symptom of week 1 being... You know, a red line aggro deck is always good in an early meta. Same as Kano, right? Kano and red line aggro decks are usually very good in like the very early stages of a Flesh and Blood meta after a set just drops. So we'll see if that evolves or not. Those final games though, like, you know, that final was massive in Shizuoka. Is great. Blitz, I'm lighting it up. Blaze until I get my boots back for the Emperor. She's good, she's good. Sinner's the worst best hero? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. So for me, on the weekend, as you know, I played the Win a Box tournament. I think I played decently well. The results don't show it. But I'm kind of happy what I played. I had 2 decks with me. I had Kayo Underhanded Cheat and I had Kayo Armed and Dangerous. I played Kayo Armed and Dangerous just because I had more reps on it. Debatable if I should have done that. Florian won the tournament. Surprise, surprise. For today, I want to play Kayo Underhanded Cheat because I'm having a lot of fun playing him. I do think he has issues. I am not sure he can compete in the current meta, but I want to give it a go. I want to try it out. I want to see how it goes. I want to see how it feels. I'm having fun. I feel like it's a bit like playing an assassin, right? You have the mind games where they're like, oh, is he going to buff the card or not? Is he going to buff the card or not? The only thing that's missing is actually impacting what the opponent is doing because they know it's just damage. It's just a question, it's just how much damage is it going to be? Is it what I'm seeing or is it going to be more? It's not like, oh, I'm not going to lose my hand, I'm going to lose a card, do I have a banished card or something like that? I'm not going to get milled, it's just damage, right? I also took down a 24-player Blitz tournament, which absolutely ridiculous build for Blitz hero. What did you play? Stayed out 24 hours? I saw the video posted. I told you his biggest issue. Did you? Did you? My memory is bad, I'm old. Anyway, let's jump into a game. So one of the things I was thinking about was like, I never swing Reckless Mandible Claw. I never swing Mandible Claw. I was like, wait, I could rock Talishar, but the problem is, Talishar is two-handed. So at the moment, the only weapon that RKO can actually use is Mandible Claw. There's no other option for him. Which is, guess why you're using it, because I never use it. I never swing with it. Arachne Web of Deceit, nice. Nice. Because if you look at the weapons, right? But yes, but Ballbreaker. So, but no, I get it, right? There are options, right? If we have a look at it, we can have a look. We say weapon, legaling KO. KO, and that's it, right? So, yes, there are options. We could use mini-mid axe, but I don't want to discard a random card. So that's kind of out. So, like, that makes no point. Ravenous mid axe is two-hand. Rock is two-hand. Bone Basher is two-hand. So, Ballbreaker is an option, as you said. But you're never discarding a card for 6. So, this is just a 2 for 3. So, basically, if you're rocking Mandible Claw then, or if you're rocking Ballbreaker, that doesn't really make a difference here. It's the same. Romping Club is two-handed, Rocket Roller is two-handed, and Talishar is two-handed. So the only one-handed weapon that really is... I mean, if you can pull Ballbreaker in, and people can be like, oh, but it's not going to do anything. No, Trent, Talishar doesn't work because it's two-handed. Yeah, exactly, it's two-handed, so... Because I'm thinking if you're swinging the weapon less than 3 times per game, which I felt like I've been doing with KO, you can bring Talishar. And this is a 2 for 4. I'd rather have a 2 for 4 than a 2 for 3. But it doesn't work, sadly. It doesn't work. I wonder if the armory deck, the Reiner armory deck, we're gonna see a new one-handed weapon. Ballbreaker works with the outside interference. Does it? If you discard a cover 6 or more this turn, it gets +1. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So one gives you go again. I don't think that's a good enough reason to change that. Alright, let's play a game then. Let's play a game. Let me know if the music is too loud. How is everyone? Did you guys play any tournaments this weekend? Anybody go to Japan? Did you open up any products? Get any good pulls? Where are we? All right, let's. We have to go to here. So this is the deck. This is currently the deck that was posted by Mansand, right? And I'm wondering what improvements could this deck have? I mean, this is a day 0 deck, right? I'm sure there's improvements. So things I've been thinking about is more buffs. So what I've noticed is that Pummel doesn't really work on a lot of cards in the deck. Not that many. And maybe another go again reaction will work. Razor Reflex. Maybe Razor Reflex could be good, but then again, are you gonna have the resources often enough to actually benefit from that? Probably not. Army later today, Liliana? Ooh, what are you playing? What's the format? Close better, probably go Claw, discard outside, go into Mocking, Blow, and pump it to 6. Yeah, probably. I mean, it does sound better. Does sound better. Alright, good. Let's just play a game. I don't know what else could go into this deck, because we've been discussing Whiphawks, right? And as Liliane pointed out, it's cute, right? But 6 is easy to block. So you gotta buff it, but you can't pummel it. You could Razor Reflex it. But that's kind of a one-trick pony. Right, so could we go first or second? First or second, she wants to play out auras, they're instant speed. We go second. She defends. I think she's... What is she called? Is she considered defense or aggro? She's not aggro. Is she mid-range? I think we go for this. Hey Schmutzli, how are you? Swiss represent today. I repped 2 packs and got a cold foil Will of Arcana, Enigma, New Moon, Alt. Very nice. Alright, so we got a prediction up as well. That's going. And there. Good vacation I started. Awesome. Is this the vacation where you're coming to UK to play Warhammer? Your first attack each turn gets +1. Okay, so these are 2 blues. Yeah, see, they were instant, so they were just gonna play them anyway. Okay, we have a Mocking Blow, we have a red and a blue, so I can push the Mocking Blow, but I haven't been booed. Which is sad. Pretty sad hand, to be honest. I can push it to 6, but then that's kind of it. But let's do that. Let's see what they do first. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, you are correct. You are correct. Forgot about that. Already a mistake. Oh my god. The mistake counter is gonna go wild today. Gonna go wild. 1. You need to represent Florian or Gravy prepping for Picos this month. Sure, I can play a game later. I mean, honestly, Florian is just an auto loss. And Gravy can't be much better either, because how do I beat Gravy? It just goes white and I do nothing? That can't be very easy either. I don't think this is a matchup with those choices. I don't think that's a matchup you have to worry about. Oh, dude, tensions in the air. Beat, how are you doing? How you doing? Black belt. Flying on Friday, nice. Well, welcome to the UK. Nice, right? 2 tensions in the air. Sorry about that. I mean... do we just discard this? I think so. We do the ability. We get the big bully. Then we play this. This. Oh no, wait, exactly. Wait. So I could have done the weapon first. Yeah, okay, I missed. That's another mistake. Okay, I'm missing 3 damage here. Because I didn't do the... Because of the discard, I can Mandible Claw first, right? And I do have the resources for it this turn, so I could have easily done that. Now they charge me money to get in there as well. Yeah, right? You need to get that ESTA, right? Yeah. It's not too much though, is it? Yeah, exactly, V, right? We were talking about it 3 minutes ago. I realized too late. And this is obviously going to be a big turn from them. This is going to be a big turn. Look at all these +4s and +5s popping. So this is what? Oh my god. Can't play... Okay, so... Cool. Is this an... 20? Cool. So we'll block with... They haven't activated their... So we'll just block out here. We'll just block out. Oh, you know what I should have done? Also sink below first and... Oh no, the pummel... That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to sink that. I wanted to play it. I skipped the instant. Alright, there we go. Hey, Dot, how you doing? I'm quite lucky that I have 2 defense reactions in hand here. I mean, it's still going to be a big bonk. But... we may as well... Because the on-hit effect is quite relevant into me here, right? I can't play attack action cards with 3 or less base during your next action phase. And with the hand that I had, I could have not played the Mocking Blow anyway. So I might as well use my hand to block it out. So we're 28 to 36, that's still fine. Just playing a palm of your hand to draw a card. So clearly hoping for a card there. Okay, so we got a Command and Conquer. Too bad we had to block with the pummel. We also have a Show of Strength. We've got a Boulder Dop. 7. Could put a card from their hand at the bottom of their deck. Okay. Overcrowded doesn't do anything. No, this should be 4 now, right? So... I think we just go for the Command and Conquer here. So block with these 2 for 5. Not think it was fine. Could have drawn an unusable card and IP. Yes, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because if I sink, then if I don't get a defense reaction, then I can't block, right? Only tokens. Yes, they're not tokens. That's why. That's why. Okay, that's fine. It's still... These are not tokens. I need to remember that not all auras are tokens. Hey, Tamer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Reading the card is difficult. So 28 to 34. They're playing out another aura. This enters or leaves the arena. You may put a reverter from your graveyard on the top of your deck. Ooh, Tiara of Suspense. Those are some fancy dreadlocks. She and Rhino has dreadlocks. Are they related? Unlikely, right? Okay. You know what I would really like is the other equipment here. So do we do this? We are higher life. So how likely is it that this is gonna hit? It's very unlikely. But I can force them to block with something that they may not want to block with. I think the on-hit is probably still better than... Or do I just swing for 9? As long as I have a life lead. 3 life or on-hit. The 6 is too easy to block. That's why I'm obsessing over this. 3 damage. I think we just want to beat them down. I think I'm gonna do this as long as I have a life lead. Because I may well find myself in a situation soon where I don't get the boo effect. And if I don't get the boo effect, then kind of these mocking blows are not great. So let me play this out. Put the Command and Conquer in Arsenal. Friend, English, please. Okay, so we see all of that resolve. So we needed to let that all What? No. Cancel. Okay, they're still resolving their stuff. Alright, dude, if you can't... I'm... Okay. Alright. At what point did they quit? 28 life. Alright, the game doesn't count. The game doesn't count. Hey, Maracuja, how are you doing? Alright. I think going for damage here is the correct decision. Because, I mean, I'm just trying to crank out as much damage as I can, while taking as little damage as possible. So I'm a numbers deck, and if I'm a value... this is something that... ooh. This is something that... Sigma said to me, right? It's kind of a bit like Iron. If you're a value deck... Okay. Planning some stuff to do in London, happily surprised by movie ticket price. Yeah, but are there any good movies? I think I paired already in Happy For You yesterday, and they kept dropping. See, they don't want to play against me. They're keeping paired to me. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, Lilian, right? It's like I was fairly undistracted, so I was like, yeah. Gravy. Okay. I have to go first. How are things in Brazil, Maracuja? Gravy bones. So I wonder what that changes then. Yeah, of course the agile windups come in for the go again. Yeah, that makes sense. All the defense reactions go out. I think we go aggro. Alright, let's see how this turns out. I'm sad about Chitsuoka Pummel. People were buying them for 40-50 and reselling them for 120 each. Dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, this hand. Do I want to get boot this turn? I do want to get boot. But they just blocked me out. I like this hand, but not on my first turn. I like this hand. So this would be 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. That gets damage through. That does get... Yeah, let's play it out. Let's play it out and see what happens. Oh wait, I don't have the resources for it. Of course, that's not enough resources. But I can't trigger my hero ability. Okay, that's a mistake but that's a mistake because I thought I had enough resources to use my hero ability. So I was thinking I was going to go to 16. Okay, we're still leaking 3 damage. Yeah, it's not terrible, but clearly I made a mistake, right? The math didn't math. The math didn't math. Wait for you to send me a message so I can send you those people numbers. I'm on it. I'm on it. Alright. Stream health looking good. Alright, so these call off to the grave. So we have to... So guys, what do we do? Do we ignore the board and just go face? I mean, with this hand, we kind of have to. We can go Villainous Pose, Mocking Blow. Can't ignore board. Can I steal them with overcrowded? No. Maybe it's a setup turn then. What we could do is block with overcrowded. Because I have an aura here, so I get some use out of that. And then use the claw to just attack and... No, that doesn't kill it. So I can't... Okay, so... Okay, if you're saying I can't ignore it, then what we'll have to do is not set up turn, sadly. We'll just have to kill it then. So maybe the strategy is then to try and fatigue them. That seems like a recipe for disaster into a good gravy player. Yeah, I was gonna attack into that anyway, friend. You have vigor. Oh. More mistakes. More mistakes. Forgot about the vigor. Could have kept the red, damn it. That could cost me the game. Okay, Sawbones for 2, attacking for 6. You know, if they had a gold... It does give a go again, but I don't have... Well, I could attack with overcrowded. And then prime the crowd to get a vigor. If I take 6 and I'm not getting booed. Well, no, I'm... Yes. It's fine. Yeah, but I will be... So what we could do... So what we could do is... This, blocking 4. That still brings me lower life, though. And if I block with anything else, then I don't have enough... No, I do. I do, actually. If we block this and this, we only take 1, we go to 38. We discard outside interference, but then... No, we can't do that. So, it needs to be... But then again, still, it's still not enough. Still taking 3. I don't like this. Because if I want to play... I'm just thinking if I want to play outside interference on my turn. If I want to do Climb to Mocking Blow, I need 2 blues. But I don't think I can make it happen, because I have to stay higher life. Yeah, I could just ally to Claudiala, that's true. Okay, let's do this actually. Let's block 3 here. I'll block 3. Too bad he doesn't have any gold, because I would love to steal a gold here. You're trying to do too much. Fair. You know what? Fair. Oh. Oh my god, today is not my day. That mistake count is going up fast. Yeah, that count is going up fast. So what I can do here... Ability. Get this. And now we just clawed this. Yeah, I should have blocked out. And now I'm lower life as well. Yeah, I was overthinking it. I'm often accused of just going unga bunga, right? And this time the exact opposite happened. That's 2 very big mistakes that I've made so far. So I can't actually do much with this. I could have prevented the gold as well. God darn it. Yeah, okay. I played myself. And 2 mocking blows in hand as well. Like these are kind of my lifeblood. So 8, they're probably gonna send something after it. They don't have an ally to play at the moment. I could just let the mock blow go, but then I'm taking 8 damage. I do not want to take more damage because I do not want to go lower life than them. So I think what the thing is that we need to do is sacrifice this, sadly. Actually, let me undo that block. We'll go with this. I want to keep the pommel. Like I don't want to let the pommel go. Although we're probably gonna get another attack here, so we'll see what that is. The lines aren't as clear. That is true. It will take a bit of a while. So if I destroy Oyston, it will get him a gold. But I think we still want to clear this. Well, actually, no. Let's ignore that. And I'll keep the blue in hand. No, actually, let me just do this. Overpitch. I'm trying to get them lower life than me, so I can get food again. They're not letting it happen. Okay. Also, Gravy, you know, is a very, very good hero. Let's face it, right? Let's hope to, because if we may pitch. Okay, so trying to get allies. Two gold, Kiss Rum, 2 gold. Guys, I think I have a problem. I think I have a problem. Ooh, this is not looking gravy. Badumts. I have to clear Limpet. Is it the right block though? Probably should have blocked with Command and Conquer instead. Again, my goal is to maximize damage, right? And I just give away a card that I can pump. So that seems like a mistake. That seems like something that has to go on the counter. Right. So Limpet is the go again ally, right? So this is the one that I need to prioritize. So they lose 2 life unless they create or steal a gold. Maybe that's how I get higher life again. Discard a card and draw a card if yellow card is... No, they will create one for sure here. Swabby. Pretty good with the 2 gold kiss rums out there. I need to find a go again. I have to go again. So the first one, if they play both, then Chom is definitely needs to be the first target, because otherwise... But... Man, that's gonna be hard with... Because if I discard the outside interference to give Mandible Claws go again, then... That will only be for 3. Because this is only on attack action card, so if I do that then... That's wasted. They may not play it now, actually. Okay, they're going for 7. I'm never gonna be higher life again. Okay, so 7. My 36. And I need to clear their ally. And because I'm clearing allies, I'm always gonna be lower life. I can't really do anything. I'm basically... And they also just pitch a Conquer of the High Seas, right? And the Soul Bones for late game. And a card that gives them 2 action points late game. Guys, I'm... I think I'm cooked because they're setting up to go late game. They're not just swinging. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Hey, thanks for being here, Lilian. Enjoy your armory. Sorry, I never saw what where you're gonna go play. Actually, let's not do that. No, we need to try and keep the life total high. So my thinking is play the outside interference, just sing 6 into Swabby. Although if I need to go late game here, then I should probably just swing the Mandible Claw then. Because that's the one thing that I have that he doesn't have, which is a weapon. So what I'll do here instead is I'll swing this into Swabby. Clear Swabby. Keep the outside interference in hand. And what that allows me to do here is, if he does play something where I need to clear 2, I can still do Mandible Claw into something else. Would it have? I mean, swinging Mocking Blow is... Yeah, I could... Yeah. Maybe I'm playing a little bit too scared here. So they're just gonna attack again for 7. Damn it, I missed the window for... I missed the window. If I play the Sigil, that'll just get me back up to 37. But what we could do is try and block 7 here. Not take more life. Just swing the weapon again. Again, that's the one benefit that I have. But I do think I need to be very careful here because they're setting up for big turns late game. The only thing that makes me wonder a little bit about that is them actually playing out the swabbies. Alright, let's get the life back up to 37 again, so we're even Steven. I just need to find a turn where I can bring them lower life. And I think if I keep doing what I'm doing right now, that's not good enough. Oh no, okay. Why have people been buying prismatic ley lines? Because of that. Okay. Okay. Does he have... Yeah, he has a jump that you can play. Definitely flashback turn. That's what I was thinking as well, right? That's what I was thinking as well. Somebody's doing cosplay for ScowlingFleshBag. Looks freaking insane. Okay, for 2. Okay, so. Right, 2 go again. Actually, we're blocking with the 6 here. Keep the blue for now. They can't play... They haven't had the opportunity yet to pay... Oh, jeez. So I could take this. And then play the 8 into them. So if I could take 4, yeah, so that if they don't block it, I could go higher than life here again, so I can get the opportunity to get booed. Oh, they hadn't. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I thought they hadn't. Damn it! What a turn, dude. What a turn. There's not much I can do here. What a hero. What a hero! Oh, you know what? Gravy good. Turns out gravy good. Turns out gravy good. I thought I could actually swing back here this turn. But no. And I think that's kind of... I felt like they were setting up for stuff like this, right? And they can do it again. If we assume that they have 3 prismatic ley lines, they can just do it all over. That was the first Murderous Rebel that we saw as well. They still have plenty of saltwater swells as well. So they can do it all over. You know that meme? F it, I'll do it again. That's what we're facing into here. They're on scuba, so they have 6 ley lines? Oh no. Please no. All right now. Still have 2 sigils in the deck. So maybe if we can try and keep our life total high. But again, we know what they're pitching, right? And they're pitching for late game. Like, they know I'm trying to play this defensively. So they clearly know what they're doing. It's a simple as. Go again as well here. Another one! Yeah. 4 go again. Yeah, they're just gonna destroy me, guys. Now they're gonna attack with Oyston, right? Is that the first of Asti as well? No, they block with 1 turn 1. Okay, 2 gone. But again, they pitched a card to get a second action point late game. Why do these cards not have Phantasm? Can we not pop them, please? Please, let me pop those cards. Bum 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 bum. So if you can't win against Gravy, and you can't win against Florian, you shouldn't really be playing this deck. Not in this meta. You shouldn't. And I think it kind of went downhill early on. Not a go again. I think I made a couple of crucial mistakes early in the game. And I'm definitely paying for it now. Just like those 2 cards that I didn't need to pitch away that I could have just kept. Six, I can't even... Yeah, I can't clear this. Oh, I made it. Yeah, I made another mistake. I should have kept the swing big here. Because otherwise, how do I clear the jump? Because if I attack now... Watch what they do. I could play the Mocking Blow, it doesn't do anything. So basically what they will do is... force me to play into Chum, right? And then this does nothing. No? Why would they not do that? Oh, because they have to discard. So maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they want 1 more gold. I mean, having 2 Gold Kiss Rum up there is pretty damn good. So I have 27 cards left in deck. A lot of cards in hand. Oh, that's scary. Scary stuff. Discarded Assault Ward as well. Okay. Gold baited hook, so they assume they're gonna hit. Because I should not be blocking a 1. Oh, they already created a gold, so it's free. Never mind. Hey, Rush, how you doing? So I've not done that, it didn't make a difference. Limpet is here. Limpet is back. Now, the actual windup would be quite nice here if I could create an agility token, but I don't have enough resources to swing twice. Now I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, right? Because I need to attack Limpet, but also Jump is hard to kill. So what I need to do is just use Show of Strength or... Well, they're gonna force me to attack into Jump this time for sure, because I want to keep the go again Limpet around. Oh my god. Yeah, seems the hero's still pretty good. I have to let this hit because if I'm gonna block here, I need to block the chum that does 4 instead of 2 damage, right? So if I want a 3 block here, I need to use this. Now... I am deep in the hole. Midrange can't exist as long as Grave is good. Yeah. Now I'm wasting a 8 attack on either Limpet or a Chum. I am thinking it's gonna do it so I have to attack Chum. No. He's letting Limpet go. Well, he still has Gold Kiss Rum, right? So it doesn't really matter that much. It depends what they wanna... There's probably better stuff that they eventually want to use this on. Down to 15. Doesn't feel good. I mean, mid-range, honestly, let's be honestly beat. When has mid-range ever been good? Like, ever. It's never been good. Like, mid-range doesn't exist in Flesh and Blood. Quote me on that. It exists as a deck, but it's never, ever been viable. It's never been viable. It's either... It's usually aggro. Usually aggro wins, and rarely fatigue / slower decks win, and then everybody starts bitching that it's a shit meta. That's what happens. That's usually the cycle, right? I mean, I've been playing the game for almost 5 years now. I kind of feel I've got a pretty good sense as where we are. I'm not sure what that says about the game. I'll let you make your own... You know, it's still fun, but... I guess Hachidori, she could deal with Dromai. Yeah, but how many years is that ago? But why would people not want mid... I think that's true, very true for mid-range. But why would people not want... sorry, for fatigue. But why would people not want mid-range to exist? Too boring? Dude, he baited me so hard with that. Damn, I blocked it the wrong card again. I keep forgetting that Chum has 6 life. Yeah, I think you guys were right when you said it's Chover. Especially because I can't do math. Because I can't do math. They want 5 Ferks and big numbers. True, but isn't it boring when every single meta is dominated by an aggro deck? Isn't that... Like, don't you want more variety in your game? Oh my god. Another prismatic play line. Good lord! 2? Oh no! Oh no! I need a block. I can steal a gold, it doesn't do anything. And then I'm gonna come in for another 4 here, right? At least I'm getting a gold. Right? Yeah, because this is a token. Yes. No, it's an item, it's not an aura! Gosh. Fucking darn it. Oh, wow. Dude, I can't... It's fucking ridiculous. Mid-range can be difficult to define in the meta because such decks aren't aggressive, disruptive, or defensive enough to fit nearly into those categories. Mid-range was more common when Fab was simpler and larger, centered around raw numbers. Dude, I just got educated here. This was a freaking lesson. This was a freaking lesson. I didn't stand a chance. I think if I wanted to have the slightest of chances, I can't misplay that there at the start of the game. Oh, wait, that was the wrong button. I was fine. Nobody bet anyway. So yeah, that was a lesson. I mean, if we're looking at it from that side, like, OGK would have felt a lot better. Like, just playing Armed and Dangerous, I have a chance here. You can't just sit back and swing claw. No, but... yeah. I think I needed to be more proactive, right? The thing is, on the turns where I should have been more proactive, I misplayed. Right? I completely understand what you said, but I think the problem was just that I misplayed. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So Fang, we go second. They're definitely aggro. This is winnable? View silliness. Assassin warrior. I mean, you always have the silliness. I mean, it's just assassin. It's just very dagger. Oh no, I see what you're doing. You're just pumping your daggers. You basically, everything is dagger pump, dagger pump. Are you just attacking with your daggers all the time? That's what it looks like. Alright. I mean, we know this is gonna be more... right? This is not just gonna be... a 1. I would be very surprised if they leave this as 1. Okay. Gonna have to take 1 here. Zero attack actions. I was hoping they weren't gonna push it that far. At least it's even again. One? Oh, damn. What a hand, huh? Damn, what a hand. What a terrible, terrible hand. Even if I use it as at instant speed, it doesn't do anything. Because I could swap something in that I can't buff. And I do want to keep the pommel and I do want to keep the shelter. So I want none of this hand. So what we'll do then is this. We'll Mandible Claw. We'll pitch these two. Yes, but I don't want to do that. I want the... Mocking Blow for 5? No, I can't. Well, I could with Sigil, right? Yeah. So I'm doing Sigil back up to 43, and then we arsenal the shelter. Okay, Mocking Blow. So we do have enough to play the Mocking Blow here. Let's see what they do. Let's not block here yet. There's going to be 2 attacks, right? Okay, so they're going for 4, so we can block with the shelter. That's blocked out. And can we risk this? We'll have to see. Probably not going to work out. Nope. I mean, that was pretty clear that that was probably going to happen. But I can't do anything if I don't block like that. I needed these 2 cards in hand to now send Mocking Blow and get booed. Boo! Boo, boo, boo. Right, let's see what they do before we commit the cards. Dig for Steel Victory, Steel Fealty. That's so funny. I just hope I get it before they get 3. That is very, very funny. I wish I could keep the Swing Big in Arsenal here. For Oath. I think we're probably sinking the Pommel here to block for more than 2 on something else. Or we could do another Mocking Blow if we can get through it. Overcrowded. Wait, is this... Is this token? This is a token aura. I'm thinking of... You say blocking for 4 here. Or blocking for 6 now. Oh, damn, he's got another dagger. Crap. Oh, of course. Okay. Bad. Bad. At least I'm still on higher life than they are. Wait, I didn't need to do that. I forgot the Vigor again. The Vigor is hard to see. Like, I think this is one of the things you probably miss less when you are playing in person, because you physically remove the Vigor and put it into, you know, away, and then you put a resource here. So it's a lot more clear that you're doing this. At least I noticed before it all resolved this time around. This time I noticed. A bit late, but I did. Okay. Not the cards that I need. Not the cards that I need. I could do Villainous Pose into Mocking Blow here. But then I need to keep the shelter. And I don't think that's the game that I'm playing. How do you see if... Oh, to discard this again. So I can discard this again. Right? Discard this. And then... play the Bully Tactics. No, is it Bully Tactics? And do... pitch... No. No. Vigor and Tunic means Villainous is free. Yes. I'll let them see. I'll let them show me what they want to do first. That again. Okay. Right, so we're marked. I'll take it. I'll take it. That wasn't that bad. So this is... if I discard this, I get the card. I have... I think either way, this is going to be more damage than the Mocking Blow. So I play Big Bully. I can play the red Mocking Blow, which is +4. Big Bully? Right, yeah, Big Bully. So this is 2, which I pay for with this and this. And then I can push it for 4, and Villainous Pulse goes in Arsenal. Yeah, but I don't have enough resources if I want to push this as well. Right? Because I have 4, 5, 6. So this costs 2. Yeah, I don't have enough. Well, yes, I do. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess, yes. Alright. Let's see what you... I think I'm like, I can't use my hero ability, right? This... Because this costs 2 as well. 4 doubles to 8? Sure. Yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, yes. Perhaps I'm just a bit greedy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course. Now he's got all the defense reactions in the freaking world. No, of course. This is the hand where they have 2 defense reactions in hand. Of course. Of course. It had to be. Where are my cards to steal the freaking tokens, guys? Where are they? They're not sideboarded out, are they? I should have checked my sideboard before we go into this. I mean, now we know what they're doing. They're gonna play Hunt, you know. Or they could just play it on the next one. Oh my god, they can attack twice as well? Oh, I want to maximize the defense reaction. Four attacks? Damn it. You know what? How about no? How about we take that card? I don't know why I kept so many resources. I don't need all these cards. I should have thought about how I'm blocking much better. That didn't make any mistake. Didn't make any sense. I don't need these cards. Or I could discard outside interference. Seriously, but where's that card? I need to check if that is coming out for an aggro matchup, which will make very little sense. They're not gonna block. They're just gonna keep sending. So let's send back. Do you really want to go down to 10, friend? Again, now suddenly the defense reactions are coming out, right? I think we take the damage and send the Command and Conquer with a pummel. Or swing big and pummel. Then I can block with Shelter. And it's 12 damage. But a Command and Conquer, dude, Command and Conquer and pummel can turn this around. I think I want to keep... I think I'm going to keep the cards and send Command and Conquer and Pummel. It can turn it around. That's 2 cards for me. They're not going to block that much. Yes, a Crown Break, of course, yeah. I could have used the shelter. Like, I forgot the vigor again. What's happening? Oh, I could have blocked. Wait, did he just play an overcrowded? Yeah, I need to move this up here. That's what I need to do. I mean, it's still good, right? It's still good. Okay, I don't have anything. I swear the card is being boarded out when I play aggro. Why is it? Wait. So we're waiting for... Dude, is it not even the deck? Steal Victory. In the aggro matchup. No, it's in. It's in. Alright, I'm just not seeing it then. Alright, overcrowded. Yeah, it matters only early in the game, right? Let's try and block here for 3. We still have the defense reaction. At this point, it doesn't really matter if they will do 1 more damage. Yeah, I'll take the 3 here. Actually, wait. I was gonna say it's gonna be more than 3, right? So I have to try and stay higher in life. All right, Villainous Post. Good point there, guys. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Going for 12 again. That is lethal. So they're blocking for 9. 2 cards from hands. Oh, come on. No! Gave them a free go again. God fucking... Steal Victory. It doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore. Hey, Nate, how are you doing? Do any pre-releases? I went to World Premiere and I did 2 pre-releases, yes. 12 hours? I mean, makes sense, Burst. We're just gonna do Command and Conquer, right? We can also play Offensive Behavior, but... Let's push this up. Let's make use of it. We get it to 4. Oh, jebaited. Jebaited. I mean, they're bringing out the big tech here, right? Does Steal Victory make sense here? I don't know, but I just want to take the damage. I mean, the problem is the big card here. Nate, did you do any? The Hunt's End. There's still 1 Hunt's End, right? That's the big problem that I'm facing. 4-0 and 2-1. Nice. 4-0, dude. Congrats. Doing good. Took... HHKO? What's a HH? For Sage event yesterday. Very fun. Nice. I've never played a Silver Age event. I do want to do that at some point in the near future. I do wonder... if they're going to change anything else about the format, or if it's just going to stay as is. Yeah, but why would I make it draconic? I'm just gonna keep this on my side of the table forever. If I had another... If I hadn't played all my overcrowdeds already, I could guarantee a +1. Play Tough Nut? Oh no. Because you can? Sure. Oath of Loyalty, that's a good card to get. Oh yeah, true, I'm gonna lose it anyway. Swing big. I think I'm actually not in a terrible position in this game, guys. If I block with Fiddler's Green, I don't have enough resources to attack back. I could try sink below and sink one of the reds. The reading is for nerds. We've established that. We've established that. It would be very flavorful to make the CNC draconic because of the Emperor, right? Yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna wait and see what they do here. Okay. I think I'll take the first. Now we'll block for 1. Okay. 8. Alright, now we sink. Sink this. Ah, that's not what I needed. That is not what I needed. I needed a blue. I have so many blues in this deck. This may kill me. What would that be, Josh? What did you tell me? I'm losing, so I'm guessing not. I can swing Claw. Or I can arsenal something good for next turn. I'll arsenal. 3, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. At least Hunt is gone. Next roll's Gapskins. Is that where we are in the game? Oh god. This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Alright. That did not work out. That did not work out. I mean, I only have myself to blame, honestly. As always, but I like that this deck makes me think. Like, I feel like when I'm playing Kayo and I'm playing Reinar, I just go like boom, 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 smash face, smash face, smash face. I feel like this deck makes me think a lot more. Fair Assassin has the same problem as Dory, everything is face up. But it's... yeah, you kind of have a point. You kind of have a point. Oh, look, here are the steel victories, which don't matter anymore. Would be nice to get them earlier. I think if I get them early, then it's a pretty good game for me. Feels like Azuri? Ooh. Yeah, kinda, actually. Kinda. You're right. Florian is terrible. Definitely on the back foot now. Yeah. I think I gave it away again. I think this game would have been winnable. I just played bad again. I don't think this game needs to be a loss. Not this one. The last one was pretty much... I mean, yes, I made a mistake, but... couple mistake. Probably a lot of mistakes. Well, Gravy is very hard, but I think this is winnable. Also, I feel like... Why does it feel like they... No, we're not at a pitch stack. I was gonna say they kept a lot of 4 Gorgons. Dory, if your opponent knows what you do and your buffs, then you need... Tricks K doesn't have those. Deck is not refined yet. Yeah, but what do you put in, right? Like, what do you actually put in to make it refined? Like, what options does he have? The answer is not that many. You need Super Slam too? That is probably the sad truth. That is probably the truth. I got away with one here. Any new heroes are meta defined for at least 2 weeks. True. True. I'd add a defense reaction. I think I also like the one turn where I had a big hand, where I actually tried to slap them for a lot, is exactly the hand where they had a lot of defense reactions in their hand. So that certainly didn't play my favor either. But it's an excuse. I do think... No. Now I'm showing them what I have. Alright, they're gonna buff this anyway and I die. Yeah, GG. I'm back up to 4, friends. We've got breathing room. Only 5-card hand. You mean all heroes from the set needs more? But the question is, right? Fits, no. The problem is, right? Oh, by the way, I'm very dark. Wait. Let me get... Which hero do you want to get emotionally invested in, right? Because... We know they're just gonna abandon like half of them. Like half of them are just be like, yeah, you love Betsy, you know what? We don't care. We never intended on making this hero good. So it's like, then you're like, okay, I like this hero, and this is the hero that you choose to abandon. Great, thank you. GG. GG. You think all the heroes are mid? So it really is heavy hitters too then. Alright, so we have a setting here. So this is this. We applied this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Gotta turn this up a little bit. There we are. That's much better. You did the smart thing? What's the smart thing? Alright. So you have 0, 2. Cool. Cool. What are your options, Black Belt? So I'm wondering... Why am I here? Who's going to Hamburg? Anybody here is going to Hamburg? The pommel is good. I wonder if I should do something cheeky with Vipox. But then what would we take out for that? Like, it feels like the deck is pretty much... It's pretty good. Can't take these out. Can't take these out. Alright, let's see. What do we find when we say boo? Boo! Is there anything else here that we could... I was thinking of more buffs, right? But I already have hands which I have no attacks. So I don't really want to increase the amount of cards which say boo, but don't attack. And the booing that... Like, just booing doesn't do anything. Like, it needs to be like a mocking blow where the boo actually does something and helps you. Like, just booing is not... New KO, Blaze, OG Prism, OG KO, Janky Benji. Janky Benji, of course. Nope, but BQ's Baltimore than Worlds. That's pretty... You've got a busy few weeks ahead. I mean, I wasn't expecting you to go to Hamburg. Still haven't signed up to any pro quests. This attacks a revered hero. Nope. Cheap shot. 2 block yellow. Nope. That's not really where we want to be. Yellows, forget about it. Forget about it. Booze. Wait, no. Is booze an option? When this enters or leaves the arena, the crowd boos you. That is quite good. So often I didn't play the mocking blow because I didn't get booed. So maybe we put booze in. I never actually... Well, Rowdy Locals is a cheeky play, right? Now, playing the Nimby to get the Nimbalism is very rare. I mean, you play the Nimby, right? To... basically get an extra blue. Revert boosts fire. What do we take out then? I think maybe we try and take the Nimbalism package out. Let's make a new version. Create a new version. Alright, we go to latest version. I could do this, maybe... And then... That also replaces 2 blocks with 3 blocks. Which is good. Now if we do that... We take booze. So we put 3 of these in the deck. I have 9 mocking blows, and I've been thinking to take the yellow out. So we could take 1 more yellow out. We could take 1 maybe and put a 3rd boost, but the thing is, mocking blow feels so essential to the deck. Nimby is quite strong. Nimby doing a 1-card 6 with Tunic. Yeah. It's so hard. Again, so boo. Right, let's say boo. Let's make this bigger again. It's... I think you guys are right. It's like, it just like the deck doesn't have the tools that it needs. Okay, if you fail to win a clash revealing this and said, okay, never mind, that's very situational. Yeah, Mocking Blow, you need it, right? You need Mocking Blow. So instead, let's do just two boosts for now. You know what? See what they did with the name, though? Another thing to note, with the risk of Mandible Claw LLing, Ellis knows his only weapon is Wrecking Ball. We need to see more brute weapons. We need to see more brute weapons because every single brute will get so much worse when Mandible Claws go, right? Immediately, whatever you've done over the last 2 years to make this class better just gets poo-pooed on, right? Like, if you take Mandible Claw away, the class is unplayable. The only one that will be playable is Fatigue, Rhino with the Romping Club. That's the only one that will be slightly playable. Everything else will be unusable. So they need to give... That's what I'm thinking, there needs to be a different weapon in the Rhino armor deck. There needs to be. Fi. So we want to go second because Fi wants to go second. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, wait. Alright, let's do this. Fi White Heart. Mask of the Pouncing Link. Katsu isn't leaving anytime soon. No, probably right about that. Okay, so we got a 3. Let's do with Flex Strength here. They could come for 4 at some point in this chain. What do we try and preserve here? It's gonna be for 3. We're probably gonna take 1 damage, so let's block for 3. They're not gonna have any tokens to steal, so this is irrelevant. This card, we can easily use this here. They're probably gonna Arsenal, so we can block with the Villainous Pose. And the sink below we're keeping for the last attack here. If they could bring a 4 or something. A 5. Cool. That's actually a pretty good turn for them. Got a damage through. Excited but also scared for Claw to leave, CC. It'll open up more design space for class potentially. That is very true, but... that's only if they make use of it, right? I think this is another hard matchup because I have basically 0 disruption. What does this hand... like... Okay, so we can play this out. So I'm now higher life than they are. Cool. I can now play a Mocking Blow. It's like, fine, but he's like, okay, you do damage. What do I care? You do 8 damage. Sure. you do 8 damage. I have a 5-card hand. I really want to like this hero. I really do. I really do. I like the hero. I'm just not sure what we do to make this better. Too fair? Yeah, probably. Weird thing to say from a brute, right? And then you've... it's like the only attack that I have is offensive behavior, right? So... How do I even conceivably stay high enough life here to be able to use my hero ability? Okay, I mean, they're just gonna swing. They're gonna crack mask here, right? What a spicy fucking. Yeah, I was gonna say, what a turn for Salty Wound. What a turn for Salty Wound. Doesn't even need to crack masks. They can do this again and again and again and again and again and again. Wait. Oh, Fiddler's Screen already resolved. Okay. Okay. You send damage, they don't block? Yes, but they do more damage than I do, right? So I need to find the defense reactions. I need to find the life gain. And then just kinda get through it. And get them low at the same time. I do block... Yes, but not as wide as they can go, right? So we're obviously keeping to show your strength here. It doesn't really matter where in the chain I block here. All this complaining you're in a great spot. Dude, I've played this hero. I've played this hero. I know what I don't know what fight does. It's gonna be an absolute disaster of a turn. Disaster. Yeah. I'm thinking he's gonna... I mean, he hasn't used his hero ability yet. I'm thinking I'm just blocking the little flame with Fiddlers. He's gotta use it, right? There we go. Dude. That's not fair. You're not being fair right now. I don't complain that much. I take exception to that, sir. I want to complain a little bit. Mainly about you. At least not a spreading flames. I feel like this is a good time to break the ScowlingFleshBag. But what do I attack back with? I discard outside interference, I get my card. But it doesn't do anything. You love it, Burst. Otherwise, why are you here every day? Gotcha. Gotcha! You love it. I know you. Thank you, friend. It's because I'm bad at the game, so I have to complain, right? It's a bad hand. Keep aggro awake. He was struggling, dude. He was struggling. I'm wondering if I'm using ScowlingFleshBag too early here. But I can't do anything on this turn. Well, I just gave it away the one card that would let me do something, so that's kind of on me. If I use... They're just gonna probably just gonna use it on... You know, they're just gonna Arsenal. But the Spreading Flames is a good turn, so... That is a strong turn. Anyway, I need another block here, so I need to trigger this anyway. Sorry about that. I think I just need a block here. I'm gonna give him a free turn here. Almost wait for lots. That is true. Oh. Oh, something is stuck. There we go. Yeah, they do whiff a lot. But it's the problem with the deck is that you don't have any on-hits, right? So... I don't know why I took the damage there. Why? I thought they were gonna finish the chain, that's why. That's why. Okay. Nice! Rake is such a good card. Yeah, sand packing could be an option. Sand packing could be an option. Dragon Scalers scare me. God damn it, Josh, now you made me self-conscious about complaining all the time. Why would you do that to me? I'm just not gonna say anything anymore. I'm just gonna be quiet. You can stare at me just playing in silence. God damn it. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I'm trying not to complain, I'm just trying to point out what's happening, right? Sure. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows? Exactly. Chocolate rivers. I think if I actually didn't misplay 2 turns ago and block a little bit more then we're in a much better position here. We have the Mocking Blow. But it's not gonna trigger because there's the only way... No, 7+3, so that makes no sense. So we're trying to keep the Command and Conquer? It's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, go for 6. Sadly, no arsenal for them to protect. I think that would have been like my one thing back into the game. If I can get them to try and protect their arsenal, but 6-3. I do think it comes down to that one turn, right? That one turn. Where I kept one too many... Well, but probably made more mistakes, but I think I would be in a very different position if I'd actually... blocked correctly there. You know what? Let's you know what? On that mistake counter, let's just put another 0 there. Let's just put another 0. Yeah, now I'm Kodachi locked, right? Basically, so 3 more attacks. The only way I could potentially go through this, if I can keep 2 cards. To swing with swing big, and if I'd actually made less mistakes earlier on, then I think we're pretty close to keeping this even. I think, again, like, as with the Fang game, I lost this to myself. This was not unwinnable. Is it hard? Sure. But it's not unwinnable. Wait, what? Why did they concede? Alright, 3 go again. 3 go again. 4 go again. Dagger. Yeah, so they go 3. I blocked that. 3. I blocked that. 3. I blocked that. Blaze headlong. And they kill me with their thing. They won. Alright, thieving. How do I make him better? I was hoping to get my cards to the deck before my pro quest. Dude, don't. He's not good. He's not good. Again, like, okay, full disclosure, 2 of these losses were probably winnable. Let's try one more game with Pummel, and then see if we can change them for something else. But again, it's like, it's one of the few cards that gives me a bit of a disruption, right? You don't have the pizzazz. Very, very true. I don't have the pizzazz. Oh no, pockets! Pockets! Why you do this? Why you do this? Alright, we can beat Pockets. Pockets is not that good of a player. I can beat Pockets. Yeah, Mitch. I am streaming. Sorry, I did say in... I did announce it that I am gonna stream. Sorry if you missed that. Get sniped. I don't need stream snipers to lose. I could do something funny here. No, I can't. I'm missing resources. Steel Victor is pretty good. Pummel turns on flex. It does. But I can't... They always do. You know what? Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Let's just do a stupid little mandible claw here. This is... They're trying to play the long game, right? And we got to terminate for a block. That's pretty good. Anywho, how is everybody doing? How you guys doing? Say hello if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's fine as well. But, you know, if you're new to the channel, if you have any questions, or if you want to say anything, or, you know, say hi. Don't be shy. Eight. Goodbye. You're doing the opposite of what I wanted you to do. It's a defense reaction, right? When do they ever attack with Fruits of the Forest? He's got a question. Haven't we forgotten about something? What do you mean? AB? Hey! Cool. First, I know what you're gonna ask me, so don't ask. Oh wait! I need one more card. I need one more card. Let's put booze in there. Right, there we go. They consider this a win? No, we didn't go to Half-Life. Or do we take it? Do we take it as a win today? I think we just do the same thing. Actually, let's sink this pommel to the bottom. Mitch is helpful. One of you is here to lift me up, the other one is here to beat me down. I should have, you know, also that's a mistake, I should have just conceded. Not conceded, but like pass. Why would I let him feed his graveyard? That is 101 mistakes. 101 nights. 101 nights. Yeah, I shouldn't swing into Florian turn 0. Like, what am I thinking? But I just realized after he blocked with 2 cards, right? It's... How do I not forget things like that? What do I do to not forget things like that? That's a big question. That is the big question. They're coming for 3. I can't attack back. I can, but I don't have the resources. Take notes, refer to them. That's a good point. Actually, just taking the note itself is what helps, right? That just the act of taking the note. Why life low make life high? Exactly. Alright, let's get boot here. 8 is decent. No, I think I need to take notes. I think that's exactly it. What I should do, Fitz, it's okay. It's okay. She'll be back. She'll be back, Fitz. It's okay. It's okay. Yelling is... I don't know, do they teach adult... Oh god. Do they teach parents to yell at their kids because that is what works? Yeah, this is miserable already. Do I need to take the damage? Set up a Mocking Blow, swing with short strength. Or I could just slow it down to the point where we both go to time. Where we go to time. Upset our mascot? Nah. He's upset because my partner left. It's like, how dare you leave me behind? Big bully. Oh, hello. So he's going... Oh my god. Oh my god. Becky, look at that butt. Oh my god, Becky, look at that butt. Yeah, I'm doing stupid things. The problem is if I play this, right? Then I need to 2 blues. And I can't block that. The question is, do I want to block it? Because... I cannot. I should not try to take this game long anyway. I should try to put out bigger numbers faster. Woo! 12 damage! It was 12 damage! 8 damage! Oh, damn it, I did forget. 102 mistakes. I missed out on the damage. I missed out on the damage. I'm making a lot of mistakes today that I honestly didn't make. Oh god. Oh good lord. Nine. 9. 15 already? Who's the beatdown here? I thought I was the beatdown. I thought I was the beatdown. It's never a good sign when I start speaking German. It's not a good sign. I will have you know it's spelled N-E-I-N. N-E-I-N, not N-A-I-N. Please. Ooh, hi Thieving Gamer. What would you like me to open? Damn it. There's an owl imposter here. Who's the imposter? And it's online. And it's online. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. So Fleshbag, why don't you play Fab for a few days? You make a mistake. Exactly, I take a break. I take a break and we forget everything. I actually played on Saturday. I think it's just... I should stick with my 1-star heroes, right? I should stick with my 1-star heroes. That difficulty is my speed. That's my world. Super Slam? I don't have Super Slam. But I'll give you... I have 2 packs. I know I have a few more. I think I have more in storage. Or maybe just 2 packs of High Seas. I opened my whole case on Friday. Because I needed to see what I have. 3 intellect gamer with 5 intellect hero. 3 is generous. 3 is generous, friend. But it's funny, right? The heroes that I'm comfortable with playing are literally the lowest demanding heroes in the game. So yeah. What can I say? What can I say? You know what? It is what it is. Ah! Blocking out like a madman. And he isn't even online yet. It isn't even his time yet. Oh, wait, no. Thinking isn't my strong suit? It isn't, no. It is not. Thinking is hard, guys. Ah. I did want a tunic. There you go. Very true. She's a very hard hero to play. So if I play like this, that means I can't keep this. But they have go again. But I don't think it matters here. What I say is they don't have a lot of hero zero cost cards. Booze! Booze! Give me that booze. Dude, is that a giant? I thought that was a dwarf. But it's actually a giant. Look at the thing. He's freaking huge. I didn't realize that we're like, what? I thought it was a perspective thing. See, the thing is, this hero is better than Tough Nut. He may not be very good, but this hero is better than Tough Nut. I think Tough Nut is the Betsy hero of this set. Oh my god, 6? Oh my god, Becky, look at that butt. And he can swing weapon as well. Well, that doesn't bode well. Levia's got a lot going on. I mean, if you go from... Yeah, I mean, Levia is probably one of the most complex. Where's she on the ranking that LSS made? Is she up there? She's gotta be like in like second highest tier, right? I think highest tier is Oscilio, and then Kano, and then there's a bunch of heroes. 4.5 out of a scale of 5, right? Do you have to play Blood Debt? Do you have Banish in hand? Play Banish. Oh, that's true. You probably do well with Tough Nut. I do enjoy Tough Nut. But, like, how do you play... Like, he just auto-loses to Syndra, right? His is actually quite decent into... How's he into Florian? Damn it, he's online. So, I want to slap back here, right? So I block 3, 4. That's lethal. It's all I can do to stay alive. Just play club and fatigue. That makes sense. I think into Florian is decent. So... But he also loses against Gravy. Like, how do you win against Gravy? So if you just hard loses to 2 top heroes in the meta, then... Couldn't get into tough enough, it was just too boring. I enjoyed actually Veed, but... It just doesn't win. What fab class would computer science majors fall into? Oh. Good question. Probably Kano players. No, why do I have an all red hand here? Why is this where I have the all red hand? Wait, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Actually, so we get this resource. This. Pitching this. We got boot. That's lethal. What would you say, Seth? I mean, I'm technically a computer science majors. Though I never studied. I never went to university. Maybe explains a lot. Maybe that explains a lot. Ha, you played yourself. You played yourself. Good lord. I don't survive this, do I? I don't survive this. So we have a blue. We don't have enough to pay through this and prevent... No, if they pump this to 7, we're just dead, right? No, even so. It's not enough. Ah, no, it doesn't matter because they go wide, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I want to go again. I want to go again. We're going again. We're going again. I want to try again. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try and do this. So I could play the Mocking Blow, but I mean, actually, wait, we do not attack. We do not attack. We play out the Sigil. We go up life. We don't give them a chance to do anything spicy. I mean, you should always vote no, to be honest. If you want to get a lot of channel points, you should always bet that I lose the game. But what is he doing? What is he doing? Wait. Pre-button bugged. Okay, fixed. My bad. Okay. I'm a local Levia main. I'm currently studying CS. Alright. I mean, that kind of works. That kind of works. You know, she needs a lot of brain power. So that works, dude. Yeah, it works. What's happening? Alright. Well, broken. I need that handicap to try and win, right? No, I was trying to discard. It just said so. Okay. We can just show off strength here. We probably need to discard the Agile Wind-Up. If I want to... So I'm only 3 life ahead, so I need to block this. And I'd rather use the yellow arsenal to swing big. Okay, so we're going to block for 2. Ah, it's going to gain life and then I... Doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter. So you can go higher life, that's fine. Because I'm going to swing with the show of strength anyway. It's kind of weird when this deck doesn't draw into any blues. Because I have so many. How long have you been playing Levia, Seth? You've been playing a while? Bitrate, why is it only 5,700? Yeah, I think the ratios are one of those things where... That's like a fast follow usually, right? So... That's not a day 0 thing. Oh, hello, Channel Mount Heroic. Lovely to see you. Hello, Felling. Okay, I can play the Mocking Blow here. If I... pass, do this, play the sigil later, block for 3. Is this a token? Oh my god, it would be so funny. It would be so funny if I could seal that with Steel Victory. So we block with the blue Mocking Blow. The Steel Victory could be very important to get a token like a Rune Chant late game. So now we're higher life. We can trigger the ability. And I probably don't want to block here because of the Channel Mount Heroic. Yeah, I'm gonna use Tunic. Absolutely, that's the plan. That's the plan. I think the whole deck is still very much in the refining phase. Like, there's just too many turns where he just doesn't do much of anything. I did it after blocks. Okay, so Channel Mount Heroic though. Hello, Felling. So I lose a card here. I think I'll take it and I'll play the... I think I'll take this. It's probably not a good idea. I probably got baited into this. Actually, wait, let me take this back. I forgot the Vigor again. I forgot the Vigor. I started playing, I think, a year ago, about halfway through MST. My first armory ever was Kayo Armory. Immediately after I jammed the cards from Leviathan Bloodsecond. What made you go... Okay, so you came in during MST. What way do you want to play Brute and specifically Levy at that time? Did you just think she was cool, or... I'm genuinely curious, because she wouldn't, like, be, like, an immediate... thing that would make sense there. In my opinion. You know what? We could get us through this channel Mantaroic with only one turn. That's pretty good. All red hand. All red hand. This is we take this. We block. We still are higher life than he is at the end of this. And then just swing big again, right? What are the deck ratios? This is the Mansan's deck, by the way. If you want to check it out in a bit more detail, I'm not sure. Let me make sure it's public. If you want to have a look here, this is the deck. Of course, full block out here. This is good hand. This is a good hand. So we can either play the concealed object, or we just go... No, we just go this, dude. What am I even thinking? Let's get booed. Let's get booed in here. I would have been one resource. See, I have enough blues in the deck, right? Why wouldn't you play the CNC? I can always play the CNC. But I don't know if I'm going to be higher live for the Mocking Blow next turn. With the Boo effect, right? You're right, Vit. You're right. You are right. I think we want to go quite defensive on this turn. I'm even thinking ScowlingFleshBag here. If we take... We don't want to take all this damage. What else are they swinging? Bramble, Spark. And Command and Conquer. He has nothing in Arsenal now. So Command and Conquer doesn't do anything. But if I try and block here... So what I can do is I can block for 3 because I have 2 Vigors anyway. So I can just swing for free, basically. Good turn. Good turn. Maybe you were right about the disruption. Maybe. Probably. I mean, I should never doubt Veet. Veet definitely is a better player. If you ever see Veet something say in chat, you should probably listen to what he's saying. Now, Fitz is inside, so I'm gonna have to close here. It's freaking cold. It's freaking cold. Okay, we do have them quite low though, so... Okay, the Plow Under is not that bad, now that I don't have an arsenal. They're going up to 7 now, so one more turn and they're online. Two blocks is sad. Block for 5 and send to show strength. I wish there were like more 1 damage cards, which would be fun to put in the deck. Like I think the only one you can mess around with, which really makes sense, is Vipox. The first thing that I did when I was thinking about playing this deck is like, okay, let's check all the cards that do like 1 or 2 damage that you could put in the deck that are suddenly like really good and they are up to 6 damage, but there's really not that many. There's really not that many. Like some of them give like Go Again. You know, it's like, I mean, maybe you try and build it around Go Again, right? Maybe you ignore... You could theoretically build around 6 attack. No, the problem is the resource curve, right? That's the problem. Because if you do it, then what you end up with is 6 for 4 resources with Go Again. That doesn't seem good. Or is so 6? No, because the 6 for 2 is usually on rate with 3 block. And if you then spend 4, if you spend 2 extra points just to get a Go Again, that's not good. So the problem is, and I mean, they probably thought about this when they built, like when they made this hero power. Like they checked, okay, which are the cards which are relevant for this hero? I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Okay, you know what, we can do this. Mischievous Meeps. Yeah, but do they actually have a relevant on hit? I think it was the access to in-depth content for Brutes and Livia, like from Savage Land News and Manson. I personally have seen the same level of love on YouTube for other classes. The thing is, you gotta be in love with this class and this hero to make content for it, right? I think the only other specialist that really makes content like that comes to mind immediately is Yuto with Oscilio. Ooh, 8, and I lose a card. This is it's not great. This is very not great. What do I... Which one? Which one? I... See, what saved me so far is always that I had like a 2 for 6 or 2 for 8 that I could swing. I've run out of these now. So... Block, set up a booze. He's online. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll just block this. I'm still 8 life points ahead. I'll play the booze. And I mean, I'm saying it's down to 10 life, right? But yeah, of course you can generate a lot of life very fast. Ooh, yeah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, Josh Lau, of course, but Josh Lau doesn't... Wait, Nixie, right? NXI? Nixie? I think this is where I want to use my ScowlingFleshBag. So... Stay as high as I can. +4, cheers. Kind of the same thing, right? This is the same thing. So 12. Yuto makes OSC look broken. Well, yes, but it's also the most complicated hero in the game to play. They're gonna trigger Phase Purgatory here, aren't they? If I had one more resource, I probably... If I can play out both, that would have been beautiful. Oh! Oh my god. 3 card, 11 block. I have 2 vigor. Let's not forget about that. Okay, this is gonna be big. That's what she said. The problem is that it can block so much, right? So if I want to play this and this, I need everything in my hand. That's... No, I don't, because I have 2 floating. No, I don't. I can block. So this is 3, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. But... Okay. Okay, so we play Prime the Crowd. This... I need to react. So if he reacts to this... No, because this is defense, so I will get... Wait, it's lagging. Are we live? Yeah, we're fine. It's Talishar that's got an issue. Talishar crashed. So agree. I also think what do you think about the cards that give tokens? I'm thinking about for trouble. That card that gives vigor if it doesn't hit with stolen victory and other. I really like cards which give you something when it doesn't hit. I like, you know, swing big. I kind of like that design space, and I think they should use it more. I mean, you know, I don't know if it's good or not, but I like it. I'm playing the Sigil here because there's a chance he's going to face Purgatory, right? Although I could have probably waited because I can probably instant on his card there. I like cards that something happens that incentivize to block. Yeah, no, you're right, Thief. As I was saying, is like I could have... There was no window of opportunity for me to do it later on. I didn't need it to do it now. Yeah, you're right. Okay, we got him down to 2. If I had that other card... Why... We could put Reckless Swing in this deck. I mean, it's for the first time it's relevant, right? So let's not overboard here, but... does he still have a resource floating after this? Oh no, there's no 6s. Never mind. Never mind, there's no 6s. Oh, he does have a resource floating. Okay. Right, we know now. We know now. I mean, this is a 6. Yeah, we're gonna see a Reaping Blade here as well. That is fair, Burst. That is fair. But I think it's more in, you know, I played Rhino for a long time, right? It's only not that. It's like, you know, I'll come out and say it straight, right? Like, I love this game. I like it a lot. But I'm never going to be the best player at this game. I'm just not. I've tried. Like, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. It's fine. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to get better at the game. But I'm never going to be the best player. Of course, sticking with one hero helps a lot, right? Let's, you know, I'm not kidding myself there. But at the same time, there's just, you know, there's just people out there who are always going to be better. And that's it in my case. You don't mind me asking, what have you done for work since you mentioned doing this? So I work in IT. I head up IT service management, internal IT operations, and IT security for my company. So basically everything that nobody else wants to do. Oh wow, okay. GG. It was a lot closer this time. It was a lot closer. Like, I played this game better than I played the last game, right? So this is the point about round of applause. I didn't do any applause. Oh, I need to open up a pack. Sorry, I forgot about that. Like clearly reps help, right? But Aggro's better. Is a better player than I am. Guys, you know, there's another streamer called AggroBlaze96. He's a really good player. How do you see how you messed up there? At the end? Not quite sure. GG's, yeah. Is the stereotype of all IT being furries true over as well? No? I'm pretty sure I don't know a single furry, but it's not exactly something you go public about at work, right? We're having a rough stream day so far? Yes, very. Very. But we're opening up a pack, so it's all good. Maybe we get a Marvel here. Ravenous Rebel, not a Marvel. Light Finger, not a Marvel. Divvy Up, not a Marvel. Flying High, not a Marvel. Scrub the Deck is also not a Marvel. And then we have got a Cracked Bubble. You're using it as a crutch to stop you from improving what? What am I using as a crutch? So for instance, right? Oh, that's the wrong button. Never mind. Another pack. What would you like, sir? So as an example, right? On Saturday, I played a win-a-box tournament, right? And I played Kayo Armed and Dangerous. I lost my first game and I lost my second game, but I still felt like I played the games correctly. Like, the first game was a mirror game against a pretty good player. And the reason why I lost was we were both down to 1 life. I had a Bear Fangs and 3 blues in my hand. 2 of those blues were 2 blocks. 1. And he attacked for 6, right? If I can block with 2 cards, keep the Bear Fangs, pitch a blue, then I probably win the game from there. I probably win that game. So, and I don't feel like I made a mistake in that game, right? We played to our outs. The Hunted, you got it, buddy. So, you know, this is a new hero. It's obviously not the best hero. I'm making mistakes. I don't play this bad all the time. Come on, Shelter. I need one. That's beat that has some truth in it. Thought you're trying to figure out Pleidas? How's it going? Getting better doesn't mean you have to be the best player in the world. No, that's true. That's very true. That's a very good point as well. All right. And then but that's my point, right? I do think I'm getting better. I do think I'm improving. But you also know that there's people out there who just have a fundamental understanding of how the game works that I'm likely not going to reach. It's just a fact. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't need to be that, right? I don't need that to enjoy the game. Like, the amount of games that I lose, do you think I would keep playing and streaming the game and making content for it if I mind losing? We have completely changed the list since the armory on Saturday. Lot. I went 0-3-1 at armory and took a huge learning experience. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hero difficulty matters for some people. Yeah, it matters a lot. It matters. There's so many factors to play into it, right? Rare, rare, foil, rare, and I was like, oh, a majestic. Not really. Is it though? Not really. Not really. So, the second game that I played on Saturday was into a very, very good player on Syndra. And honestly, I could have won that game as well. It was very close. I think if I see one more Blood Rush Bellow, I'll probably win that game. I think there was one other situation that I forgot about. That turned it a bit in their favor. But again, it was a very close game. I don't think I made a lot of mistakes. Or any. Well, I probably made mistakes, just none that I noticed. So it's like, yes, I was 0-2. But both games were close. And I felt like they were winnable, but sometimes the game goes against you. Sometimes you just don't win. If like tonight, where I'm making a lot of mistakes, like all these losses here today, except for the gravy game, and probably the games in the pockets right now, like the two games in between were probably winnable. But it's a learning curve with the hero, right? And as you experience the hero, as you learn the hero, you'll get better at that. That doesn't mean, like, that's fine, and it'll improve, and it'll get better. But that doesn't mean you'll become a great player. You'll become a good player. I play Gray, which is fine. You know what? Fake M, it is. Like, honestly, Josh, I'd love to play a game in person against you one day. Yeah. I'll be jamming Pleidas outside my Pro Quest, so. Just value winning at the Pro Quest. Yeah, I mean, makes sense, right? If you have a hero, like, that's the thing, right? I often value in playing the hero that I enjoy more over playing the best deck in the room. So I can't really complain about losing then, can I? It's the same thing that I'm not willing to buy a third shelter to make my deck as good as it could be. So I can't complain about losing. I think the idea of value traps so many people into piloting in one certain way, but every hero gets their value in different ways. That is actually a really good point. Yeah. And then the third game I played at the tournament was against Oscilio. And I just absolutely destroyed him. And I feel like I had one game that I won very convincingly. And two games which were very close losses. I think the tournament on the weekend could very easily have gone a different way. So that's why I keep playing, right? Even if you lose, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. By the way, how's it already 20-8? It feels like the stream flew by today. Like the stream time just disappeared. Speaking of Oscilio. This is gonna be hard. I'm not bringing AB. Exactly, Seth. So let's try this. Let's try without AB. With Alright, let's bring the weakest link. We need the weakest link. Let's go. I need that disruption. Let's bring the weakest link in and we take Pummel. No, Pummel is too good. We have to keep it in. You bring AB3. Screen has changed. Screen has changed. I'll take the fiddlers out. AB3. All right, let's do it your way. Oh. Take 1 fiddlers. All right, let's go. The thing is, the problem is that you want to go quick into this hero, right? And my deck struggles with that. Okay, Channel Lightning Valley. He's just doing Volzar so he can pitch. So, we do want to do Command and Conquer here. He blocks. His blocks are bad. His blocks are bad. Alright, so if I find the disruption, I think we could be okay. Famous last words, right? Oh no. Well, that is not ideal. Getting that gun in the flashback, so that... Yeah, that is not... This is not an ideal start. This is not what you want to see. It's not... It's, Nope. It's a good point, Veed. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I double block this, they will just bounce it back, Channel Lightning Valley. And they will get the valley anyway. I'm also probably not going to be able to maintain this life lead. Unless they just have a bad hand, but then why would they start with this? And do something else, right? There you go. D reaction for 4 would have been nice here. Okay, how much are they amping? 4. No, we'll... Yeah, Channel Lightning Valley here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Famous last words. We're still ahead in life. Let's do this. Ability. Get a blue. Claw. I'm doing it for the first thing. I haven't forgotten this for the first thing. But the problem with this hero is, right, if you give him the space to just do the combo, you die. If you give him the combo, at least one Channel Lightning Valley is gone already. We got that going for us, which is not too bad. Also, I'm doing potentially quite a bit of damage here this turn, which means that we could go up ahead in life to potentially still be ahead next turn. But we know they still have that card that does the 4 damage. So I need to ideally need to find 1 or 2 defense reactions here. So will the deck provide? That's the question. Where are you from, Seth, by the way? If I may ask. Roughly. I know the US. You already said that. Okay, they're clearly not blocking more. So we can go for 10 here. I mean, if we can pull this off a few times, we could potentially... Ooh, Embodiment of Lightning. That's not what I want to see. We're supposed to start pitching the blue you got to keep your info from opponent, but that's very minute play change. Good point. Good point. That's actually a very good point. So 2 defense reactions is good here. 2 defense reaction, we sink a swing below to see what we get. So this is for 4. This already has go again. I'm still gonna block this. Ah, no. South Washington State, close to Portland. Ooh, nice area. I was there in the past. I did a trip from like Seattle up to Vancouver, Whistler. Traveled around Vancouver Island and the Olympic Peninsula. Very nice area. You actually got a point, Tweet. Five? Ooh. I'm surprised this is already over. Oh, it's not. Never mind. Okay, I'm surprised. Okay. Mind Warp sucks so much. Mind Warp is like... Mind Warp, and I don't say this lightly, is cringe. When they use their equipment, you kind of know they want to pop off, right? Only down to 21. Okay. What do we do? Willingness pose. So the good thing is we're getting all our big attacks. We can keep the blue, so we can block. We can block. It's only 2 block. Let's take it for now. Didn't mean to delete that, but yeah, it's super nice. I don't know how active the RLFAB scene is in other places, but I'm pretty spoiled to know at least 5 Karmas. Dude, it's crazy. I'm in London. So I have an armory now. There's 2 events on Monday. A Silver Age and a armor, which is usually Blitz. Then Tuesday is an armory. Wednesday is an armory. Thursday is an armory. Friday is an armory. Saturday is a on-demand event. And Sunday you can do Living Legend if you want. It's crazy. I'm actually surprised I didn't do more damage here. I was fully prepared to start blocking. And that's only counting the armories within the city, right? Then you have like LGS, which are like slightly outside of the city, which are very easily reachable. If I didn't have a financier and I had that many events, I'd be going every one of them. Dots, same. Like big same, right? So the Saturday one has only started like last weekend. Like the Winter Box tournament was like to celebrate the inception of that. And I'd love to go to the Saturday one because it's basically 15 minutes by foot. The problem with that is like it's very hard to justify to go spend the Saturday at an armory when you're already busy like the rest of the week, right? That's very hard to justify. Especially like with me streaming Monday, Tuesday, then going to an armory one day a night, and then I work on like my scripted stuff on the weekend. Speaking of scripted stuff, guys. Announcement of an announcement. I have something very cool coming up. Very cool. There's something brewing. Nice. Now I have a week. Now I have the pummel, but it's all red hand. What is happening, dude? That's mine. I mainly know they run CC events and on-demand Silver Age every other week. Can't think of any representation, Blitz, etc. So the Monday one runs a lot of Blitz because it's very central and a lot of new people go there. I have to kind of pray. Yeah, this is a big term for them. Yeah, same dot. Like, I want to know how they're going to change... I want to know how they're going to change Project Blue. Like, what are they doing to change it? Is it... Dude, oh, this is going to be so bad. Alright, let me shelter here. Like, I wonder if from Project Blue, if they made any more... That there gotta be some more bans, right? They gotta be banning some more stuff. I would expect. That's kind of what I expect them to do. So obviously we only need... So we don't need this. We only need one red to swing big. Are they gonna just finish me with the arcane damage here? Oh, come on. Come on, seriously? Dude. What a turn. I thought I had him. Dude, I thought I had him. At least I'm not dead. Dude, that life gain saved me. But this is not lethal. If I could present lethal here, this is what... Well, one... Yeah, they draw a card and embodiment of lightning. I'm super dead next turn. I'm still super... I'm turbo dead. I'm pretty sure one of the main changes they need to do is ban list updates, and I think they are going to allow most young heroes because they showed off new Prism. Yeah, probably. Is this an aura token? This is not a token, is it? Let's see what happens if I play it. Yeah, 5 cards in hand, like... Damn it, I can't steal it. How can he kill me? Oh yeah, I can just amp it, right? I think I'm dead. I need to block with 2 cards, because otherwise I'm dead. And then I just pass back to him and I'm dead. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. You know, that'll do it. That'll do it. That wasn't too bad though. Like a bit more disruption. Maybe a bit more disruption. I thought it was going to be worse. To be fair, it took him a while to set up the turn, right? So the last turn could come earlier as well. Maybe take less damage there. Yeah. Anyway. I wonder how this hero is going to evolve over the next few weeks. I don't know if it's going to be good. I think you may be right. It may be a Zuri. Maybe we should just play KO Armed and Dangerous. He's good. It's pretty good. By the way, round of applause for our opponent. Sorry, I forgot about that. I think if you're taking RKO to a big tournament, you're trolling. Yeah, yeah. Azuri would be cool to be better. Oh, look, this is interesting. All right, let's do this, friend. I think this should be easy for me. Oh, will they? Pockets. Nice. No, I mean, KO is just... We talked about it. Bad beats? Dude, what? And you're rolling a 1? Yeah, that's bad. Bad beats? Oh, I saw that on the Discord. Yeah, I saw it on the Discord. Bad beats. Yeah, but it's such a gamble. And you need to roll a 4, 5, or a 6 for it to do anything. And you're giving away you're giving away a red slot here. You can't run that card, friend. You can't run that card. Let's see what else they're cooking here. I'm really interested. I'm really interested. Come on. I mean, I can't play anything else here, but they also, you know, they also use ScowlingFleshBag on their very first turn. Oh my god. Oh no! No! Oh no, friend, what are you doing? Friend! I won't say much, I heard chats this week, but okay, debate to be best deck in format. I mean, I don't think best deck in format. I think he hasn't been figured out and he's probably better than people think he is. But, I mean, Mansand is very high on him, right? Mansand wouldn't be saying he's good if he's not. Paid actor? Maybe. By the way, my record is not 0-5. My record is like 0-6. It's Ethan played Friday in Shizuoka and went 7-1. I think this guy's trolling. Why would you roll Scabskins every single turn? Ethan is legit. Don't hate on Lethan. Okay, dude, I don't really care. I don't think Cheetah's Charm. It's a yellow that doesn't block. I'm not sure about that. I mean, let's be fair, right? The game looks very even. I think I'm probably better off just throwing the disruption here instead. I could have gone for big damage, right? I could have gone claw into swing big. But I think the disruption here... I mean, they've probably given up since they rolled 2 ones. He's not allowed to play events, he's an LS employee. No, he played side events in Shizuoka. He's not allowed to play the big events, but I think they're allowed to play the side events, no? No, big event, sure. Yeah, sure. What is this deck that this guy's playing? I think the brewing is far from over in this hero, right? It's far from over. Don't count them out yet. If you wanted to go claw, you should have played pulping to have the claw, have to go again. Sure, but he could have a defense reaction in Arsenal. Maracuja, but you're right, I couldn't have gone to go again. I couldn't have gone go again. No, how about you don't push this? Oh, it's instant speed, never mind. Womp womp. High pitch? This guy is brewing. This guy is brewing. Could be a newer player. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Fix a match is an interesting choice as well. But again, it's like only if you clash, right? It's like, it's so situational. Let's crack the gauntlets. Because we have the resource, so why not? Why not? Actually, no. The most sense here is this. The most sense here is English very good. It could be, or maybe they just got tilted by the ones that they rolled. You know? That is true, Maracuja, but I can also play it now, right? So... See, this deck is much easier to pilot. To be fair, it helps if they want to go multiple times and they keep rolling the wrong thing, right? So they didn't get a single action point this game. But you have a point, Maracuja. I think you have a good point. You know what? Let's go with this. We go with this, cracking the gauntlets. I do love the gauntlets. I think they're very good. They are very good. I wonder if they should be played in RKO as well. No, because it needs to be a 6. And that's what a good hero looks like. That's what a good hero looks like. I think this matchup is actually not too bad for RKO. I think you shouldn't play like this. If you play careful, slowly, it's not that bad. You need a lot of defense reactions. Scowling, got my Pleidas fancy mat waiting for me at home after work. Ooh, very nice. As I wished so badly that I was going to open up her Marvel alt art. But yeah, Pockets came in and said, dude, 0.35%. Forget about it. Forget about it. I was like, okay, I'll forget about it. That game took 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I was like, you know what, guys? I gotta win. How about we end on a high note, right? How about I'm 5 minutes over my stream end anyway. How about we end on the high note and I take my win? You know, 12.67 damage threatened per turn is actually, I mean, it's slightly above what average is. So it's good. It's not fantastic. Damage 72 damage over 7 turns. Pretty good. Pretty good. I wonder, what I keep thinking is, right, we got all these brew cards, right? I wonder if the current way that people are building RKO is just leaning a little bit too much into his Mimic. I wonder if he should have, like, just other brew cards. I think this is also something that happens early in the meta. Like, people go like, oh, this hero wants to do this thing. Let's jam all the cards that do that thing into this deck. And then eventually, you start building a deck which is much more using the cards which already exist, right? You use cards which are already in the pool. It uses some of the cards which do what you want to do, but then others as well, which are just good cards, period. Or just good cards for your class. And I wonder if it's just like, people are trying to make RKO like a bit too much, just that. And it needs to just come down a little bit on that gimmick and just even out a little bit. Maybe. That is a good point, Feet. You roll a 1, they roll a 1, all this balance in the universe. Yeah. Seth, thank you for being here. Well, anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I will be back tomorrow. Hope to see you then. If you want to know what's happening, join the Discord. Subscribe, follow, like, all that jazz. But of course, no obligation. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, have a fantastic day, no matter where in the world you are. I hope your games go better than mine and you don't do 1-6. But we had fun, right? So it's all good. Until then, love you all. See you soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.